So again, 5 big tips for working on your digestive system using Kundalini Yoga. Number 1, breath of fire. So go ahead and get yourself into a comfortable seated position. And again, you can do this sitting down, you can do it in a chair, you can do this on the go, wherever you are. It's a nice, simple exercise. So breath of fire, by definition, it's a simple, rhythmic, even inhale and exhale through your nose. Okay, so inhale, exhale. And it's gonna be at a nice quick pace. Okay, so it's a little bit different than your regular breath. Now, the way that I teach it, and it seems to work with everyone from kids to adults, is to go ahead and pant like a dog. So you can laugh at me, but that's where you want to be. So if you actually stick your tongue out and make that feeling of like when you've seen your dog pant, do you feel that pulsation in your stomach right here in your diaphragm? And you can feel that even inhale, exhale on the breath out of your mouth. Well, what I want you to do is take that same breath, that same pant, and we're going to close your mouth and transfer that to your nose. Hi. All right. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up to your ears, roll them back. Stick out your tongue and start that motion. And slowly close your mouth and make it happen through your nose. Just feel a nice pulsation in your diaphragm. And it doesn't have to be a hard sniff. I just want you guys to hear what it sounds like. Just nice, light, even inhale, exhale. Now this done by itself, if you can do this for 3 minutes a day, it's almost like the equivalent of running a mile because it so oxygenates your blood and helps you detox. And it also works through to help you, like I said, detox. It's the blood, it's the kidneys, it's all of that. So again, you want to act like you're panting like a dog and transfer that to your nose. And you're going to do this, like I said, you can do it by itself as a nice breath work, a nice meditation. Like I said, you can do this from 3 to 5 minutes a day. You can do it sitting in easy pose. If you want to sit on your heels, if that's more comfortable, legs out in front of you. You can do it sitting in a chair, sitting in your car, sitting in your office, sitting on the subway, wherever you are. Breath of fire can be done. And not only is it great for your digestive system and detoxing the body, but it's also really great for energizing. So if you're ever feeling really tired and run down and really stressed, give this a go. Even for just a minute, you're gonna see your energy levels skyrocket. If you're having any kind of anxiety or panic attacks, this is super good too. I know it kind of feels like, but that's like hyperventilating, but you're actually getting your breath back to a regular rhythm as opposed to the craziness of your, the thoughts that we're having. Your breath is out of touch, the stress, the anxiety. This will actually bring you back to a common ground. So again, breath of fire is super useful. So again, it's that quick, even and inhale and exhale. And again, if you want to do this as a meditation every day, like I said, you can work your way up to 3 minutes. You're going to close your eyes, focus on that space right between the brows, sit in a nice, comfortable position. Hands can be on the knees, facing down. First finger and thumb if you want to do a little Gyan Mudra, or hands just in your lap. That's okay too. And again, even inhale and exhale through your nose. And this is a breath work, again, done by itself, super powerful, but it's also, we add to other Kundalini movements to give it extra power. Okay, so that's number 1 on the digestive scale. The second one on my list is going to be what we call tuck pose. So again, if you've been in any of my classes, this has happened once or twice. It's usually a transition that we use, but we're going to add breath of fire to it. Now, working on your digestive system means working on a lot of core work, okay? Because your core is where, again, you store lots of your energy. So when you do tuck pose coupled with breath of fire, what that's actually going to do is it's going to stimulate your navel center, your core energy. And it's also really good for detoxing. It's going to cause your digestive system to relax. So if you're one of those people that maybe feel gassy sometimes, I know we don't always talk about that, but This is really good for that too. So if you have any kind of like cramping, things like that, this is gonna help relax your digestive system. So the easiest way to do this is to come down on your back. And you're gonna go ahead and tip your knees to your chest like you're giving yourself a big hug. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your head and shoulders, your neck off the floor. Now try not to clench, really try and relax. And you're gonna close your eyes, and from here you would bring up breath of fire. And again, if you can do this for a minute, that's fabulous. If you can work your way up to 3 minutes, that's even more awesome. And you would just, again, you're in tuck position and breath of fire. So this is, again, really great for relaxing your digestive system. Again, if you suffer from kind of that gassy, crampy kind of feeling, that's really good for releasing. So that's a great one to have. So again, super powerful pose, and add breath of fire. Now, the third of our digestive quintuplets here for our Kundalini is going to be stretch pose. Now this is the one, every time I say stretch pose, everybody goes, oh, because yes, this is super important because this is gonna work your core to a T. So again, without having the gym right now, without being able maybe to go and work out and do what you normally do, this is another great one that's gonna work your core. And it's using all of your ability to hold your own body weight, as well as the breath work, tightening the muscles. It's gonna work your whole entire body. And again, if you can do this for a minute, fabulous. If you can work up to 3, kudos to you. But like I said, at least a good minute would be amazing. And there's a couple of modifications. So stretch pose, again, you're gonna come down to your back. And what happens is you're gonna lift your feet, your toes, your legs about 6 inches off the floor. And you're gonna bring your shoulders and your head up. So you're looking over your pointed toes. And this is stretch pose. So hands can go under your hips for support if you like. A lot of times that helps hold your body. Or they can be long at sides if you want an even more workout. Now, if holding your legs up for long periods of time is uncomfortable, the best modification is to do about 10 seconds on either side. So 10 seconds on one leg, alternate the leg. And you can do that, that's okay. That's a nice, easy modification. If you feel your body shaking, that's a good thing. That's that detox. That's the acids leaving your body. That's the energy starting to flow. You're creating movement in the body, okay? And yes, this is gonna work your core so much. And again, you can do this by yourself with just long, deep breathing, but when you add breath of fire, that's what's gonna stimulate your digestive system. And again, that's gonna purify the blood, it's gonna oxygenate the blood, and it's gonna go ahead and raise your energy levels, and most importantly, get that core, that digestive area moving. So the more that's working efficiently, again, it's gonna boost your immune system, boost your metabolism, it's gonna get everything going. So total body workout, try stretch pose for just 1 minute. So again, you're on your back, legs long, 6 inches off the ground, bring the head and neck up. Again, hands underneath for support if you like, and then you bring up breath of fire. And again, the goal is to be able to do that for 1 minute. 3 is freaking awesome, but 1 is super fantastic. So I challenge you, make that happen for a minute. This is this Tali Pranayam. So this is a type of breath work. And this is coming back to a nice, comfortable seated position. Again, you can do this here, sitting in a chair, wherever you are, whatever's comfortable. And we're actually gonna do this breath work. What this does, this is another way to detox, a nice way to calm and relax. And again, this helps you get those nasty acids and toxins out of the body. Just wanna make sure. Yeah. So this is gonna feel really weird, kind of like when I told you to pant before. That's gonna feel really weird. So you're gonna stick your tongue out Now, for those of you, and I've seen this quiz, I think on Facebook, like more often than not, when they ask you, can you really roll your tongue? Yeah, kind of silly. You're gonna breathe through a rounded tongue. So that U-shaped tongue, you're gonna breathe that way. And again, 1 to 3 minutes is fantastic. The longer your tongue is out there and the longer you breathe, your breath, you're gonna notice, is gonna feel really, really cool. And you might notice a bitter taste on the tip of your tongue. That means you're doing it right. So that's a good thing. As weird as it feels, as weird as it tastes, you're gonna notice that. So again, it's a nice cooling breath. So again, it's gonna work that digestive energy. It's gonna allow it to relax. And again, it's also working to detox. So you wanna sit up nice and straight and roll those shoulders up to the ears, pop them back. And you'll stick that tongue out in that rounded U shape. You can close the eyes, you can focus on that space, that third eye right between the brow. And you'll breathe this way, like I said, for a good minute to 3 minutes. And watch and notice how that makes the body feel. Yeah, nice deep breathing. For those of you that have never done Kundalini before, I know some of this stuff may sound weird, what I'm asking you to do. Keep an open mind. Give it a try, and try it more than once. Try it for a couple days straight. Give it some consistency and notice how the body responds. That's the big one. If you do this just once and walk away, you're just gonna think we're all crazy. But we're not. You know, it's kind of like I heard this quote last night. It made me laugh a little bit. So there's an old joke. Okay, so this guy goes into the psychiatrist's office, right? And he tells him, oh my gosh, my brother is crazy. Like, you have to help me. And the psychiatrist goes, what's wrong? And the man says, my brother thinks he's a chicken. And the psychiatrist goes, so why don't you just go turn him in? You know, like, he's crazy. Like, bring him in. And the guy goes, well, because I need the eggs. Okay, maybe not that funny? Okay. But the moral of the story is, you need the eggs. So you might think I'm nuts, you might think this is all crazy, but in the end, it's useful, trust me. And you're gonna wanna keep doing it because you're gonna like how you feel. So keep that in mind. So this is the 5th one. This is Sat Kriya. Okay. Now this one again can be done on its own as a meditation. You can do this for 11 minutes a day. It's really great for, again, detoxing, and that's on a mental, a spiritual, and a physical level. So this one's gonna remove a lot of darkness from you if it's something you practice every day. It's also one that it's gonna bring balance to your chakras. So this area, so you're looking at your digestive system, so that's your first, your second, your third, and it gets them all in line. So in order to do this properly, what you're looking to do is you're gonna sit in rock pose. Now, if this is uncomfortable, I'm sorry, my head's a little chopped off. You can go ahead and you can put a blanket between your heels and your butt. You can actually sit, you know, with your butt between your heels if you need. And if it's really too much on your knees, you can go ahead and sit in easy pose, okay? We wanna make sure this is accessible to everyone as possible. You can do this sitting in a chair, but again, preferably this is done in rock pose to get your energy all collected in the bottom here, okay? And what's gonna happen is you're gonna fold your hands into a steeple. So your pointer fingers are gonna point straight up. Now, if you were a man, I would tell you guys to put your right over your left. So if that's how you identify, it's 20/20, yeah, by all means, right over left. Females, it's gonna be left over right, okay? And again, pointed fingers up. And you're gonna put your arms straight above your head, just like this, okay? And then what you're gonna do is we're gonna use that mantra Sat Nam. Now Sat meaning name and truth are, wow, Sat meaning truth and Nam meaning name. So you're focusing on the truth in you, okay? That's gonna be focus. So it's gonna be Sat Nam. So folded hands, steeple, choose your thumb, arms all the way up. So as you inhale, you're gonna think Sat and you're gonna pull everything up nice and tight. So you're gonna actually feel that. Your diaphragm, your core, your lower organs, everything's gonna pull up nice and tight. And as you say Nam, it's all gonna release, it's gonna relax. So Sat, everything pulls up, Nam, everything relaxes. So again, folded fingers, steeple, thumb. So it's inhale, sat, sat, and exhale, nam. So you can say that right out loud. So sat, nam, sat, nam. You close the eyes, sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam. And same deal, if you can do that for a good minute, work your way up to 3. And if you're looking for a cleansing meditation, go all the way to 11. Okay? So those are the 5 ways that you can use Kundalini Yoga to help with your digestive system, which again helps you burn your energy in a more efficient way, boosts your immune system, works your metabolism, and can help you energize your body. So you have breath of fire, tuck pose with breath of fire, stretch pose with breath of fire, Satali pranayam, that's that rounded U breath, and then you have Sat Kriya for the last one, which brings everything together, okay? So if you have any questions on any of those, you're not sure how they work, how to work them into your yoga routine, let me know. You can drop questions in the comments, you can message me. Or again, these are all different activities that you'll find inside of the classes and the workshops that we do in our Mindful Movement Tribe. So again, they can be used on their own in various points of life. Like I said, not just on your mat, but off your mat. And again, if you're looking for more information, we use these all the time as we do our classes, our regular weekly classes in the Mindful Movement Tribe. So if you're looking to learn more about that, I'll drop the link in the comments as soon as we're done. But again, we have weekly Kundalini Yoga, you get weekly coaching from me, we have group meetings, I have guest speakers, it's fabulous. Now, these are just 5 ways to go ahead and boost your body. If you're looking to take yourself to the next level, starting April 1st, I have an open challenge. It's going to be 30 days where every day I will go live and I will give you a simple, healthy habit that you can work into your routine. Now, you don't have to do all of these at once. You may like some, you may not resonate with some. So take what you like, leave what you don't, but it's going to be a 30-day challenge, giving you 30 different ways to help keep you healthy. So again, from boosting your immune system, raising your metabolism, kicking your energy in gear, all of these different things are going to be everything from movement to nutrition, again, healthy habits. Some of them might be stuff you already do. Some of them might take things you do to a new level. It's all just going to be amazing. It's going to be a learning experience. We already have a nice group going in there. Again, it's a free challenge. So if you're looking to do that, you have to join into that group because again, I'm not doing it inside of here. It is going to be in its own private group. So check that out. All the videos will be there. If you're not a Facebook person and you kind of just jump on here once in a while, let me know. I can throw them in an email for you every day. But again, best way to do it is get in that Facebook group where you'll have the like-minded support of not only myself as your coach for 30 days, but you're also going to have all the other amazing women. And again, it's an open challenge. So if you know anybody that can benefit from this, again, it starts April 1st. So you can invite your friends, coworkers. If there's men in your life, your husband, your brother, whoever that you think can benefit from this, ask them to join. Like I said, this is an open challenge. I'm opening this to everyone who is serious about taking on their health to a new level. So again, if you're looking to up that, check that out. Come join me. It's going to be a blast. Like I said, I'm going to go live every day. I'll answer all of your questions. I'll be there for you. And you get the support of everyone else who's going through the same journey. So that's an added bonus. So I hope you really enjoyed tonight. Like I said, there's all 5 of those in there. And if you have any questions, let me know. Our next newsletter goes out this Sunday. So again, more materials to help with everything you can think of. Inside this newsletter, I offer everything from a healthy recipe a week to an essential oil a week, a video with some kind of movement or meditation or breath work inside. There's journaling prompts for the week. There's information on calls and events. Like I said, there's a healthy recipe, a healthy workout tip, feel like I'm missing something. I'm trying to remember, but there's just so much inside this newsletter. And again, so if you'd like that too, all you have to do is either send me your email or sign up. I'll drop that link in here too.